have to make.
It's kind of hard to take.
I have to make.
Make it.
It's kind of hard to take.
I have to make.
It's kind of hard to take.
Is that a tumor or a shit nut?
I have to make.
It's kind of hard to take.
So we've got some short ones here. Look at this one. This is from Compound Media. These guys know about shirts. And this is from Greg Butera. He watches In Hot Water. Why? So that we don't have to. Of course. In Hot Water is this show on Compound America. Hosted by Geno Disconte. He's this awful comic. We call him Flat Broke Poor Geno. And his other co-host is a male bystander. Do you know what a bystander is? It's a guy who basically is bi. He'll do guys or girls. It's Aaron Berg, everybody. So his co-host is Aaron Berg. He's like a 5'4" guy. He'll fuck a guy. He'll fuck a girl. He'll take it all. He just wants sex. And then you've got Flat Broke Geno. Now, we've been joking about Geno's living wage, which is barely zilch. He makes about $25 a week. And he lives in Harlem. You've heard this in shows. Harlem. In New York, yeah, you've heard it in, do you remember that show, A Bronx Tale, that movie? He lives in Harlem. He's broke. Geno lives in Harlem. He's got this female guest on the show. Well, I don't even know if it's a guest. It's some female on the show, and they're going to talk about an Airbnb that she had to stay in Harlem and how awful it was. Geno reveals this is where he used to live. You're not going to believe it. Thank you to Greg Butera. Geno used to live in a crack house. Here it is. It's a clip of Geno admitting he used to live in a crack house about 4 months ago. Here's the clip, you filthy pigs.
How long you here for, Mal?
Till Sunday.
So you flew in from Houston?
Yep.
Flight was delayed?
Delayed.
Did you have to stay overnight somewhere? Where'd you
My
stay?
first Airbnb. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My first Airbnb experience.
Where was
I
it?
love the compound crowd. Nothing is cooler than this. You've got what do you call these? The bleachers from a Little League game. Those were requested by Cumia himself. Can I get the bleachers from the children's baseball games that I used to sit in? You know, he wanted all this memorabilia. Have you ever heard of pedophilic memorabilia? Yes, I'm Anthony Cumia. Please bring me bleachers. You know, like the ones that you see in children's schools or children's softball arenas. Yes, bring me those, because that's where Cumia used to sit with his binoculars. And he used to get a big kick. He goes, "You want to look through my binoculars?" People go, "Why the emphasis on the bi?" He goes, "Because these kids are guys and girls. I'm bi. Get a load of their fannies and their thighs." And he'd zoom in. You know, imagine looking at a little kid's weak-ass thigh. That's what he would look at, the little boy's thigh. And he would imagine his little crooked fingers crawling up the shorts of the kid, right up the side of the thigh, and going, tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, yes, finally, the pot of gold at the end of the shorts bow. Sick fuck, this Cumia. They say he's interested in children. So here's his setup. Look at that, the brownie couch. I love that. It's a couch made out of 6 giant brownies. 3 brownies as a backrest, 3 brownies as a seat. I love that. Those are decadent fudge brownies. Have you ever been to Keith's studio? "Hey, Mike, would you like a fudge brownie?" I go, "Yeah."
He's a good
And then he
host.
leads me to the couch. "I know it's large, but take a bite out of one of our couch cushions." I go, "Are you sure that's not faux leather?" He goes, "No, it's brownie material. I swear to God, Mike. Take a bite." And I go, "I don't know. It really looks like fake leather to me. And it's a couch, not a brownie." He goes, "Oh, yeah?" And then he sprinkles some powdered sugar on it. And I go, what the hell? And I took a bite. Guess what?
Leather.
Leather. Not even real. Fake leather. $500 at World Market. All right, here is the clip. Listen to this.
In Harlem, which I thought would be semi-decent. Worst.
Wait, you're in Harlem?
No, not now. I'm checking into the Marriott now.
Nice.
I didn't get here until 10.
Where were you in Harlem? East or west?
Fuck if I know.
What was this?
So you got some really white trash broad. I mean, this is like Stacy Pressman. You'll only see a girl like this. You know where you'll see a girl like this? You're going to die. Bar rescue. The only way I could describe this type of woman is every woman from Bar Rescue. What a blast from the past. Watch any episode of Bar Rescue with Stephen Tafford. What's his name?
John Taffer.
My name is John Tafford. Get out of this fucking bar. Bar Rescue. Every episode you go, was this? Fuck.
Hold in your breath. Hold your breath for 5 seconds. Ooh.
I believe I am bi. I believe I could touch another bi guy. I think about it every night and day. I wonder if I'm bi that I'm gay. Well, I believe I could score. Whoa, whoa, I believe I can fly. I like to change songs.
Well, change them up at the end there.
Check this out. This is my version of I Believe I Could Fly. I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I peck my wings and fly away. Well, I believe I could soar. Whoa, whoa, soar. It's not like the original.
It's just as good the second time.
It's a creepy ending, right? It's like what you would redo for an award show. You build it up. Something they've never seen before. Change it up for them. I should really write award show medleys. All right. She's from Bar Rescue. She's from Long Island. She's from New Jersey. Listen to this fucking bitch.
Wait, you're in Harlem?
No, not now. I'm checking into the Marriott now.
Nice.
I didn't get here until 10.
Where were you in Harlem? East or west?
Fuck if I know.
What was the street number?
It's Lexington and 116. It didn't seem bad. I've stayed in Harlem before.
Oh, wait. 116th and Lex?
Yeah.
Let me tell you
There's
something.
a grocery store there that looked very nice.
Is it right across the street?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, that's
a crack house.
where I lived for 4 months.
It's a crack house.
That's where you lived for 4 months? It's a crack house. It's a crack house. Yes, I lived there for 4 months. And this wasn't when he was 2. He's talking about a couple months ago. He lived in a crack house for 4 months. This is like Candyman.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
There's
something.
a grocery store there that looked very nice.
Is it right across the street?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, that's
a crack house.
where I lived for 4 months.
It's a crack house.
I swear to God, because it was an Airbnb. Okay, you walk in. Did you walk in?
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, no, she wrote a.
That really shows how stupid he is. You walk in. Did you walk in? Yeah. He really gets excited like a child when he knows about something someone else knows about. And he goes, did you walk in? Listen how stupid this guy is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, that's
a crack house.
where I lived for 4 months. Where
It's a crack house.
I swear to God, because it was an Airbnb. Okay, you walk in. Did you walk in?
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, no, she rode a motorcycle in.
And he's serious. He's so overcome by the similarity that he falls into this kid mind bullshit where you just think he's cute now. Let's kidnap Geno and do that thing where you try to pull his legs and arms until they bust.
It's a crack house.
Where I lived for 4 months. Where
It's a crack house.
I swear to God, because it was an Airbnb. Okay, you walk in. Did you walk in?
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, no, she rode a motorcycle in.
Somebody pulled me by my hair.
Excuse me. Ah!
I'm telling you,
time.
sketchy as
That's how you know a girl's so broke and busted. She goes, no, I didn't walk in. They pulled me by my hair. You would go, only a comedic genius would think of that response? Or
But
a woman
Erin
who's
said it.
actually been pulled. No, she said
Oh,
it.
really?
Listen, this is not a comic. She goes, no, they pulled me in by my hair. So that would be very funny if a comedic genius thought of it. But she thought of it because that's something that actually happens to her. Listen.
I swear to God, because it was an Airbnb. Okay, you walk in. Did you walk in?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, she rode a motorcycle in.
Somebody pulled me by my hair.
See, that's actually really funny, but that's because you're such a lowlife that you actually have been dragged inside a residence by your hair. That's how you came up with that.
Excuse me. Ah!
I'm telling you,
Fun time.
sketchy as
Watch,
fuck.
did you walk in the door and there's a kitchen
Yep, right there, boom.
and you walk down the hallway?
A door. What's behind that door? Behind you, the two doors.
That I swear to God, that was
Oh
on
my
the place.
God, we should fuck tonight.
Yeah, we should.
Let's do it.
You go down the hall. That's the
Let her
bedroom.
stay at your
That's
place.
the bedroom where I stayed. Where out the window we found my cat.
Maybe.
Let me say this about that place. And there were, because my room was fine. It's the end of the hall. But if you're a girl visiting from out of town, like there were 3 different times people came.
When you removed the mirror, it was a tunnel into the apartment next door? Yes, that's bad.
there. And they'd walk in and they'd be like, tell the guy we're not going to stay here, which is exactly what you did.
No. Listen, I'm a tough broad. We know that.
Yeah, we know.
You can take a punch. What'd I say?
I saw her take a
I
hammer.
can give several.
Smash her pussy with it.
That-
She's a tough broad.
I just at night.
This girl's net worth is $11.95. Look at you, you cheap fucking nothing. You mean nothing to me. You are a reality show goon. Well, there it is. Geno lived in a crack house that is now an Airbnb. Isn't that something? Very funny.
He surprises me every day.
Oh, Red Bar. How funny the show is. Okay, let's see.
Flat broke. Geno ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Geno. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the projects 'cause Geno is flat broke.